3, 2, 1.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast, hanging out on the listening device. Hey, everybody. Happy Thursday. Steph, I have some interesting news. Once again, we have solved all Earth's problems, and we don't have a advice column today.
No, so everybody's happy. Everything's good.
Everything's good. Nobody's hit us up about their problems in life, so therefore, no advice column this week. I was hoping, I know it's a bad thing to say, but I was hoping that someone had a problem that we could solve.
We were pulling for it, right?
I mean, I have a problem I'm going to tell you about in a second, but I was hoping that a rando would hit us up. But,
so are you going to ask me for advice?
No, it's more of a funny.
We could do that.
It's more of a funny story than anything that would need advice. But yeah, and everyone's problems are solved. Everyone's good. Everyone's in a happy place in their life, and they don't need us. So,
kind of sad. But okay.
We're doing God's work over here. Okay, so this weekend, it was this past weekend. The mother-in-law came for a visit. Right? And she goes, I want to hang out with you guys. I want to see the dogs. And I'm going to buy you dinner. And we're like, all right, come on over. Not going to turn that down. So she comes over and, we're talking, hanging out. She's like, well, why don't we order? And I said, okay. She's like, well, do you just want to order on one of the apps? So sure. I pull up DoorDash and we pick a place and it's on my phone. And she goes, hey, I want to pay, so here's my credit card. So she gives me her credit card. I put her credit card into DoorDash, and we get our food. Delicious, whatever. Well, fast forward to last night.
Wait. Where did you order food from? What'd you eat?
Cork and Fork. It was good.
Ooh, good choice. I just like to talk about food. Okay.
It was good. It's good stuff. So, fast forward to last night. A few days later. The wife and I are out of groceries. We just got some earlier today, so we're good now. But last night we were out of groceries. And I'm like, hey, do you want to just get DoorDash? Or do you want to order? She's like, sure. So we just picked DoorDash again. And we order food, and everything's good. I hit order, put a tip in, all that stuff. DoorDash confirmed my order, all these texts, you get. And then all of a sudden I get a text from my mother-in-law that says, hey, did you just use my card to order DoorDash?
Yes, I did.
And
Thank you very much. I love you.
I was like, no. It saved it as the default card on my account.
You forgot.
I didn't think it would save it. I don't know why. I didn't think it would save it as a default card. So
it does that. It saves like the last card you used, because that's happened to me before.
Right. So she hit me up. Did you use my Amex card for DoorDash? And I went, oh, expletive. It must have been the default card. I'm so sorry. I'll pay you back. I'll delete it so it doesn't happen again. Now let me explain to you why I'm so freaked out. 2 reasons. 1, I'm the favorite son-in-law. There's no doubt about that. So I got to keep that status going. Right?
Well, to keep that going, don't say expletives to your mother-in-law, first of all.
Sometimes I do in person, and she's okay with it. So,
okay.
We're all not goody two-shoes like you, okay? And 2, I had made jokes about this. When she gave me her card, I was like, uh-oh, your card's saved in my account. Looks like you're going to be paying for our food for the foreseeable future. And she gave me that, you better not, just playful. And then I do it.
No, that's so funny. So was she laughing about it?
She goes, you're welcome, no worries. And I said, no, I'll pay you back and delete your card. I never even checked when I ordered. I'm so embarrassed. That's what I sent her. And I probably wouldn't be embarrassed had I not made jokes about it right in front of her while she was there.
Right. That makes everything different. It makes it worse.
Her name's Ginger, so I was like, oh, thanks, Ginger, for paying for our dinners. And she was like, it's playful, whatever. Right. Yeah, and then I turned around and did it.
And you actually did it.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
I feel so dumb. I just thought you'd get a kick out of that. I don't need advice.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Right. Hey, it happens. It's happened to me before. It actually happened to me on Amazon because I had bought something that my mom asked me to order for one of my brothers. and then her card saved. And then the next time I went in to buy, it was the same thing. It like put it on her card, and it was kind of the same situation. Like, oops.
Yeah. Okay, so we have a couple entertainment stories to talk to you about. I don't know about if you heard about this, but Simon Cowell got hurt. He was on
Again? Why does this always happen to him?
He was on an electric bike and was testing it out in California at his home when he did this giant wheelie, and he flew up into the air and landed on his back. It was advertised as the world's most powerful and most advanced electric bicycle on the market. The bike cost $20,000. That's more than a lot of cars. It has hybrid aluminum frame, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, he was a couple centimeters away from being paralyzed, but he broke his back in 3 places.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Is he okay?
It looks like he's going to be okay, but like I said, he was very close to being paralyzed for the rest of his life.
Yeah, that's horrific.
The reason I talk about this story is because I have been bugging the wife about buying an electric bicycle.
What? Why?
Because I thought
it doesn't seem like something you'd be into.
I thought it would be fun to like half pedal, half not around town. Hey, there goes Puff on his electric bicycle. Hey, everybody.
But you don't like being out in the elements.
Yeah, when it's really hot. I don't, like if it's like 70 degrees, I'm fine.
Okay, if it's a cooler.
Yeah, cooler, a little bit of breeze. Can just rev up the electric bicycle, ride around town, throwing candy to neighborhood children. Hello, children.
Is that how that works? I think that's a parade.
I don't know.
You're getting confused.
Yeah, maybe. But after all this, I don't want anything to do with electric bicycles. I feel like Veruca Salt and Willy Wonka, who's like, Daddy, I don't want a boat like this.
Now you're changing your mind.
Yeah,
huh?
after seeing Simon Cowell get hurt, I'm all like, I'm safer in cars, I suppose.
Right.
And it's been a fortnight or longer since we have talked about The Bachelor.
It has been more. It's been a fortnight and a half. It's been a long time.
So apparently something's going on, right? Number one, did they change bachelorettes?
So we had talked about Claire when they named her the next bachelorette, but that was like forever ago. And then of course they had to delay filming because Corona ruins everything.
Right.
And then in the midst of still not filming her season, they also named the next bachelor, which to me seemed like they were getting ahead of themselves, but they named him. So now they're filming both of them at the same time, it sounds like. So they're filming Claire's season, and then I think his name's Mike. I haven't been following that as closely as I should, and I apologize from the bottom of my heart.
You should apologize.
I don't want you to be disappointed in me. So they're filming both of them, and the latest news was that Chris Harrison left filming to take his son to college.
Right.
And the big thing about this that I thought was funny is that they are kind of in a bubble, just like the NBA. So they have like a bachelorette bubble. It says the entire cast and crew are fully locked down at a resort for COVID safety reasons. And on top of that, they have to quarantine for 2 weeks before filming. So they like stay home for 2 weeks and then they can go to the mansion and they're filming, but none of them can leave. So they can all be together and be kissing and touching and getting in the hot tub together and rubbing and all that, but can't leave.
And rubbing and all that?
Yeah, trust me. You know how it is. I know you watch it in your free time.
So I don't watch it, which is why I'm going to ask you this question. Without the host, how can they proceed with things?
That's right. I don't know how they're going to do that because now Chris Harrison's going to have to quarantine for 2 weeks before he can come back. So they're going to have a couple weeks without him, and I don't know how they're going to do filming because he's in pretty much every facet of the show.
Right.
I mean, he's always there, kind of just moving things along. So I don't know how they plan to do that. But yeah, it made me think of the NBA bubble thing, how they're all just there. They're like secluded, locked down at the Bachelor Mansion.
Well, the NBA is having an issue. What's going to end up blowing up the NBA, which it's going to end up ruining the season, is someone's going to sneak in like an NBA groupie into this bubble. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
Probably already has. But the Bachelor, Bachelorette, they kind of have their own groupies like built in there, so they're going to be good. That's what the NBA should have done.
Right.
They should have brought in random women like groupies into the bubble and for the players, so that
And
they
just
wouldn't have
left
to
them there.
and they probably could have shot a reality show. Like
Might as well while they're at it.
our bubble groupies. That's the
I
name
love
of it. You know that show like Bubble Guppies?
Yeah.
Bubble Groupies. It's a show.
Right.
I got it.
It's just like that, but for adults.
What am I doing? I should be somewhere just creating shows. This is ridiculous. Why am I here? Okay, coming up in just a couple of minutes. No lie, this is one of the couple reasons why I don't go skydiving.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
During this time, many are out of work and struggling just to get by. It's good to know that your friends at Capital City Buy and Sell in Harrisburg have your back. If you're in need of extra help during the pandemic, you can pawn or sell unwanted or unneeded items that you may have laying around your house, including jewelry, electronics, tools, musical instruments, and a whole lot more. Capital City Buy and Sell is open 7 days a week, and they're always paying cash. Plus, they have low pawn interest and terms if you aren't quite ready to say goodbye to your item just yet. Capital City Buy and Sell, 3517 Walnut Street, Harrisburg. Online at harrisburgpapawn.com. Great news, everyone! American Shaman of PA's doors are back open for normal operations, and they're ready to bring you the much-needed relief that you've been waiting for. They care about their customers, and their customers keep coming back for more. Steve K says, American Shaman products drastically decrease my back pain and relieve my stress in just 1 month. Thank you. Stop by your local American Shaman of PA store for a free CBD sparkling water and free samples. Find their locations and more at hempushealth.com.
Do you love saving money but hate buying one of those coupon books filled with places you'll never go to? Well, here comes Quick Save Coupons to save the day. Quick Save Coupons is an app where you can find savings for restaurants, stores, and experiences that you will love. And here's the best part. It's free. No big coupon books to buy, no websites to give your information to. Quick Save Coupons will show you all of the savings in your area right on your phone. Just go to Google Play or the App Store and download the Quick Save Coupons app. Then start saving money on many of the places you already go to.
Now back to the Puff and Steph Podcast.
All right, so Steph, I don't know if you know this about me, but I have no desire to ever go skydiving. Have we talked about this?
I think so, because we were talking about that indoor skydiving place, and I don't think you were interested in that either.
I mean, maybe, but I'm more interested in getting embarrassed there. Like the air isn't strong enough to lift me. And it's like, hey, wow, Puff, you got a whole like 7 inches off the ground, you daredevil. Meanwhile, Steph's over there doing backflips, and I'm like, I'm like, can these fans get any like more powerful? Like that's more of an embarrassment thing than a scared thing.
That would not happen. You're
It's
silly.
possible. Anyway, no, like heights don't really bother me too much, but I'm not a big like. It's not like on my bucket list for a number of reasons. But one of them is this reason. In Cleveland, Ohio, police rescued a man hanging from a downtown parking garage by his parachute. Police were called to the site at 2 a.m., found a man hanging 40 feet in the air off the side of the parking garage. 34-year-old man claims he jumped from a plane. I'd hope so. And with 4 other friends who reportedly landed safely in a nearby park. Police cannot verify that he jumped from a plane at 2 a.m. He said he deployed his parachute. He broke several cords, causing him not to be able to make the left turns. Could not steer himself toward the park. He suffered a broken right leg when he hit the parking garage. That sucks, but he's gonna be okay. But like that's one of the things that I'm always concerned about when someone talks to me about skydiving. What if I don't land where I'm supposed to land?
It is freaky because, well, you were saying about him not being able to steer. To my knowledge, I don't think you can like steer yourself.
Yeah,
I think you're just like
no, you can steer yourself. They have cords.
you can steer
They
yourself.
have cords that allow you to like steer basically your parachute.
I guess to a certain degree, but you're still dealing with like the elements.
Oh, sure, gust of wind can knock you off course. Absolutely. Now the very experienced skydivers can probably deal with that and steer efficiently and get to their spot or near their spot. But I mean, let's be honest, you're not jumping by yourself the first time out.
Right.
You have a few jumps before you get to go by yourself. So I would really need to be committed before I did this, but that's one of the reasons why I wouldn't even start the process. That, and it just doesn't, for some reason, it never appeals to me to jump out of a plane. I don't know if that's weird or not.
Well,
but yeah.
no, I get it. I mean, it's freaky to think about. I mean, but if you're doing it with a reputable company, they plan out like where you're going to land. And like we were saying, obviously elements can change that. But when I was in Hawaii a couple years ago, all my friends did it. I didn't because I'm 4, but I was on the ground watching them all come down, and they landed in a ginormous field. I mean, it's not like they just have like a field the size of a baseball field and they're like, good luck landing here. Like, they make a huge area so that, you know, you don't hit a parking garage.
That's pretty important. Plus, in Hawaii, it's kind of surrounded by water, so you want to make sure you give them a nice place to land. Yeah.
Right.
All right, so I don't skydive. One thing I also don't do is hike. Let's talk about another reason why you shouldn't hike, Steph.
Why do you keep doing this to me and trying to make me not enjoy these things?
A hiker was seriously injured on Sunday when a large boulder rolled onto him as he descended down a mountain in Washington.
Oh my gosh.
The man was the man was hiking down Iron Cap Mountain with a female friend. They were 6,200 feet up the mountain when a 6 foot wide by 6 foot tall boulder rolled onto the man, leaving him with serious head and leg injuries. The female hiker applied a tourniquet to the man's leg. She's a nursing student. Lucky him.
Wow.
Yeah, to control his bleeding. She also climbed to higher ground to find cell service to call 911. A helicopter crew from the Coast Guard in Oregon was deployed to rescue him. The injured hiker was flown to a medical center. He is in stable condition. He will be okay. But let's talk about Steph's love of hiking. You know where I'm not going to get rolled over by a boulder, Steph? In my living room.
You never know, Puff. You never know. Don't speak too soon.
I can say with certainty, I don't live near a hill or a mountain or anything that would have a boulder. The only possible thing that could happen is if a truck carrying a boulder, which I don't even think is allowed to, illegally comes down my street and it happens to unhitch itself from the trailer right by my house, and then somehow this boulder rolls up a small hill into my living room.
Hey, wouldn't that be the worst luck ever?
It's not going to happen. But, Miss, I like to go hiking with my friend Elizabeth.
True.
You never know when a boulder can come your way. I mean, it happens all the time.
It is kind of freaky. I feel like the timing of that is horrible. Like, what are the odds that you're walking right past where it's rolling while it's rolling right there?
And how do you not know it's coming? I would assume that a boulder would make decent noise.
You would think. Well, that's why I don't like to hike with headphones in, because you kind of got to like be aware of your surroundings.
That's a good idea, but still, again, you have a much better chance of this happening to you than it happening to me.
Well, thank you for once again making me feel safe. I appreciate that.
Like you never hear this story. Man crushed by boulder in Wisconsin while playing video games.
I can't argue with you there. I can't.
Bear attacks man while sitting at home watching Netflix.
No, never seen that headline.
Never. All right, last quick one. Florida guy, 21-year-old guy from Florida was arrested Monday after authorities said he was clocked driving 132 miles an hour with his 6-month-old in the car.
Oh my gosh, my car doesn't even go that fast.
Yeah, my car probably, does my car go that fast? I don't know. A Hyundai Accent was the car, and those things are not known for their speed. So
I didn't think so.
I'm like mad at him because the baby was in the car, but I'm also impressed. Who knew little Hyundai Accents had that type of capability? Huh.
It would have been more impressive if he did it when his child wasn't in the car,
Yeah.
you know.
Coming up in just a couple of minutes, a story about a dog saving a human person's life. So, there you go.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
During this time, many are out of work and struggling just to get by. It's good to know that your friends at Capital City Buy and Sell in Harrisburg have your back. If you're in need of extra help during the pandemic, you can pawn or sell unwanted or unneeded items that you may have laying around your house, including jewelry, electronics, tools, musical instruments, and a whole lot more. Capital City Buy and Sell is open 7 days a week, and they're always paying cash. Plus, they have low pawn interest and terms if you aren't quite ready to say goodbye to your item just yet. Capital City Buy and Sell, 3517 Walnut Street, Harrisburg. Online at harrisburgpapawn.com. Great news, everyone! American Shaman of PA's doors are back open for normal operations, and they're ready to bring you the much-needed relief that you've been waiting for. They care about their customers, and their customers keep coming back for more. Steve K says, American Shaman products drastically decrease my back pain and relieve my stress in just 1 month. Thank you. Stop by your local American Shaman of PA store for a free CBD sparkling water and free samples. Find their locations and more at hempushealth.com.
Do you love saving money but hate buying one of those coupon books filled with places you'll never go to? Well, here comes Quick Save Coupons to save the day. Quick Save Coupons is an app where you can find savings for restaurants, stores, and experiences that you will love. And here's the best part. It's free. No big coupon books to buy, no websites to give your information to. Quick Save Coupons will show you all of the savings in your area right on your phone. Just go to Google Play or the App Store and download the Quick Save Coupons app. Then start saving money on many of the places you already go to.
Now back to the Puff and Steph Podcast.
A North Carolina man credits his pet chihuahua with saving his life during a stroke. His name...
You know what? We don't hear many good stories about chihuahuas, so this is good.
With good reason. They're terrible dogs. Anyway, the man, a Navy veteran who lives alone on a houseboat with his dog named Boo Boo,
Aww.
said he realized he was having a stroke on the boat and he couldn't reach his phone because he was unable to move one of his arms and one of his legs. The guy told Boo Boo, go get some help.
Nuh-uh.
Boo Boo ran off at the owner's urging and returned a short time later with the dockmaster.
Yeah, she did.
Who got paramedics
That's right.
to the scene. The guy said he believes Boo Boo saved his life by following his instructions. He was hospitalized and reunited with Boo Boo 5 days later.
That's amazing. See, reason number 6,038 to love dogs and have dogs. This is why every house needs a dog.
All right, Steph.
Every-
But here's begs the question.
Oh, here we go. How are you going to make this negative?
I'm not. Calm down. It's
Come
not.
on, you tend to do that.
No, I was going to ask about our dogs. Steph, you're in trouble. Let's say a boulder runs through your living room while you're watching TV.
You never know.
And you crush your leg and you can't move. Do your dogs save your life? Be honest.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Well, Miley would. Zoe tends to not be as smart, I think. She would probably just lay with me. She would comfort me while I was in pain, and then Miley would go get help. She's very
Do you
intuitive.
honestly think Miley would go get help?
I do. I think if I said, go get mommy or go get Kevin, I swear on my life, they know names. I think she would understand. I really do.
What if no one's in the house and you say, this guy said to Boo Boo, go get me some help, and Boo Boo came back with the dockmaster. So if you say, Miley, Zoe, go get me some help, do you think they come back with a neighbor?
I'd like to think so.
Yes,
I don't know
no.
how to get out the door though.
No, let's say the boulder that crushed your leg that come through your house there's now a hole in your house.
Oh, well then yeah, if they can get out of the house, they would definitely go get help. I'm confident.
No.
Miley, not Zoe.
I'm not confident either.
What about
my dog.
Moogie?
No. Either of my dogs, no. Cash sleeps through the whole thing, and Moogie's like, oh look, I can run away, and he just runs away.
You know what? You're right. No offense to Moogie's love for you, but yeah, he would just be that. He'd be gone down the street.
No, here's the thing. He would come back. He's actually gotten out and just, we didn't even know. I think I told you the story. One of the neighbor kids left our gate open and we didn't even realize it. So Moogie got out and ran around the neighborhood. We had no idea where he went. And then he just showed up at our front door.
That's right. That is amazing. He came right back.
So he'll come back. But he's like, oh, sweet. The giant human is down. Time for me to make my escape.
He probably would. Yeah, he would.
No, I'm screwed. 100% screwed. All right. Time to flip the script today. Usually we do Stump Steph. On this episode, we're going to perplex Puff. Steph has different questions that I now have to answer just like I do to her. Make me feel stupid. Go.
Okay. 28% of people, this is men and women, have gotten married for this reason.
28%? Wow. Money?
28% say this is the reason they got married.
Money?
Did you say money?
Money?
Yeah, you got it. Wow. That was really good, Puff.
I DJ a lot of weddings. I see it. I'm just kidding.
You've noticed it. You got that one really quickly. You're making me look bad here.
No, you picked an easy one. You wouldn't have guessed that?
Not right off the bat.
I
probably would have said something like
I bet
kids.
I would have bet one of your first 5 answers would have been money.
Maybe. Thanks for having faith in me.
That was an easy one. Thank you for picking an easy one.
There you go. Now this one is a little harder, I think.
Money. No.
It's actually not money, but it is about relationships. 22% of men have admitted to doing this.
22% of men have admitted to do cheating? What?
Yeah, that's right. Wow. You weren't supposed to get those so quickly. I got nothing else.
Those were so easy, Steph.
Were they easy?
Yeah.
Don't get mad at me. I didn't realize they were that easy. But it's easy when I know the answer, so it's hard for me to gauge how easy it is, you know?
Yeah, I think if I gave you those same questions, you would have gotten both of them very early, if not first answer.
Yeah, maybe.
22% of men cheating, people marry for love, yeah, or for money, yeah. Easy peasy. That's all right. You know what, though? I appreciate you and giving me easy questions, so thanks.
Well, maybe I don't cheat or marry for money, so those things just, I don't know. I didn't think they were, I'm not saying you do.
Wait. That's what you just, that's basically what you just kind of implied.
You're making it seem like you're so dumb you picked easy questions. Like, I don't know, those just didn't seem that obvious to me, but I guess they were.
I never called you dumb.
Well, you were like, come on, Steph, those are easy.
No, I said thank you for picking easy ones. So I literally said thank you for picking easy ones.
Yeah, but then you said, come on, Steph, those were easy. But at least it made you look good.
Yeah, and then you got to imply that I cheated and married for money. Okay.
No, I guess I was just trying to think about why they didn't seem that easy to me. I don't know.
All right, things just got awkward.
I wasn't implying that you did or do.
Steph and I have to have a conversation off the show, so we're going to go. I guess at least one of us will see you guys tomorrow.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.